And yet again, more proof that brands are looking to hire Gen Xers and baby boomers to make videos for them. You do not have to be an influencer to do this. She literally took my UGC course a week ago, posted a video, tagged the brand in the video she made, and now they are paying her to make more content for them. I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to do this and also why they want to work with more Gen Xers and baby boomers. I'm going to explain everything. Save this video right now because it will help you. I guarantee it will help you if you've never heard of this before, especially, or if you've been wanting to be a content creator, but you've thought previously you're too old. It's just not the case. And I'm going to teach you everything. Probably not everything because I only have 10 minutes, but I will babble on and on about this, and everything I say will be helpful for you. Okay, so this type of content creation that I'm talking about that she's doing is called UGC. It stands for user generated content. All my videos talk about this exact same thing. If you want to go look at all my videos, feel free to watch them, but I'll explain it again for the 100th time because so many people see my videos for the first time and they become enlightened and they hear about this and they're like, holy crap, I never knew this was a thing. So UGC creators get paid to create content for companies that the company then takes that content. Typically, they're short videos talking about their products or services, and they're going to take that content and use for their own purposes. So usually what that means is, brands need an alarming amount of content. If you didn't know, they need, dozens and dozens, sometimes hundreds of pieces of content, pictures, videos to post on their Instagram account, their Facebook, their TikTok. In addition, they also need dozens and dozens of videos to run as ads across social media. So there's a massive demand for content. UGC creators are often the ones that get hired to create that content for them, okay? So usually, like I said, the brands are going to use the content you create for them and they're going to post it on their own social media accounts. They're going to run it as their own social media ads. So you typically do not need followers to do this because of that fact. You're not posting it on your own social media account. If this is making sense at all, write your generation, type your generation in the comments, whether you're Gen X, millennial, I'm a millennial, baby boomer like my mom who's doing UGC, she's 63, she's doing UGC. Type your generation in the comments below if this is kind of clicking with you. Okay, so why Gen Xers and boomers? Why do companies want to work with you guys? Why is one of my students very quickly landing UGC deals? It's because they want more of you. They want more of you to represent that demographic. So statistically speaking, I've said this a million times, but according to the data, Gen Xers are the wealthiest generation. You guys have the largest purchasing power, which means if a company is able to target you as a Gen Xer, and like show their products to you while you're scrolling on social media, advertise their products or services to you while you're scrolling on social media, they are gonna more than likely spend good money and get a return on that money because the Gen Xers seeing these ads have the money to spend on their products or services. As opposed to somebody in their early 20s or like a 22-year-old who's fresh out of college in a bunch of student debt and doesn't have as much income, as much money to spend on their products and services. Hopefully, again, I hope this is making sense. So for example, say that you are 50 years old and you're scrolling on Instagram and you see an ad for a product that you could maybe see yourself using, that you could potentially use. However, the person talking about that product in that ad is literally like a 22-year-old. You're automatically gonna be like, okay, this product's not for me. This person looks nothing like me. They're 30 years younger than me. This is irrelevant to me. You're gonna keep scrolling. The company's gonna lose out on advertising dollars. They're not gonna make any money. You're not gonna purchase the product. So companies know this, right? They understand this. They want, when you're scrolling on social media, they want the ads that you're seeing to have people around your same age so that you do recognize that, you do automatically trust that ad, that person, that company more, so that you're more likely to click through the ad, possibly purchase the product, okay? That's really what I'm trying to get at. It makes sense for companies to hire Gen Xers and boomers. If this is making sense and you're like, holy crap, did not know this was a thing, never heard about UGC in my life until you showed up, Megan, you're not alone. But also I want to help you get started. So I have a free UGC checklist in my profile. It's in my Stan Store. It is $0. I have a course that is not $0. It's $87. But if you don't want my course and you just want to dip your toes into this and just get started with this because you're like, you just believe that you could do this because you can, and you'll have a lot of fun with it, and you'll make money, and you'll get free products. It'll be great. Stop this video, save it again if you haven't saved it so you don't lose it, and then go to my profile. There's a blue arrow pointing down to my Stan Store link. You'll click it. My Instagram, YouTube might pop up. Don't click those if you don't want to. Just click the Stan Store link so you can go get the free checklist. I'll email it to you right away. It's a PDF, but I also included a 15-minute video lesson going over how to actually email these companies. That is the number one way I have landed the best UGC deals I've gotten in the last 2.5 years. And I replaced my 6-figure income with only UGC deals. Now I teach people about UGC, but I really only replaced my income with UGC deals. A huge reason is because I knew how to communicate with companies. I learned how to do that. So I teach you that inside that 15-minute video lesson. So you should go grab that. Okay, let's go through like a couple other things. Actually, I just want to go through some examples of other students of mine because I feel like I could babble on and on about this, but it wouldn't really mean anything unless there was actual proof of this happening. So let me first talk about my mom. So my mom is 63. She's now doing UGC. I maybe mentioned that, but here, this is all, if I remember, I'll put a picture of my mom and I, and this was like a still shot that I took from a video. We were hired by a large brand, to do a video together. We've actually done 2 videos for them, talking about their shoes, and they wanted my mom to be in the video because she, as a 63-year-old, is actually more part of their target demographic, as opposed to me at 34 years old. So that's one example of a company that hired us. Let me move into another example. Oh, by the way, we're actually doing another UGC deal together next week for a supplement company. And the brand is super excited that they're gonna be able to target baby boomers because of my mom, and then millennials because I'm in it as well. Okay, so this is the screenshot from one of my students. Her name is Cheryl. She is 60 years old. I talk about Cheryl all the time. I have several videos talking about her. She's amazing, great person. I interviewed her in December, and she was making like $4,000 a month with UGC. She started in August, but in January last month, she made $5,000. Insane. She started in August, never done UGC before, never even heard about it before seeing me on TikTok. It might have stopped. Somebody called me, but $5,000 a month. And she's getting a bunch of free products, and she's having so much fun with it. That's something that's so important to let people know how fun this is. You're going to learn skills that you didn't even know existed possibly. Even if you have no background, no social media background, nothing like that, just know that you could be opening up a whole bunch of new skills that you're gonna have so much. But $5,000 a month that's not bad. Okay, this is a screenshot from, it was posted inside the student Facebook group that you get to join if you do join my course, best Facebook group on the planet. But she was on a call recently with a brand, and they were so happy that they discovered her because most of the people that they saw were UGC creators were way younger, and they really, really want to work with more 40-plus-year-olds. So again, more proof of literal brands saying that they want to work with older creators. Okay, this one is from Mick. He's 60 years old as well. So Cheryl is 62, but he's a boomer, and he's just landed his first deal. It's just amazing seeing people make good amounts of money with doing simple videos for brands. Okay, last one I'm gonna share. This is Billy. She's in my course. She made $2,000 her very first month after joining my course, and she used those platforms mentioned, but she's in her mid-40s. Like, this is happening almost every single day that I'm aware of. There's even more that people don't post about. But again, I hope that, if anything else, this is just proof that you can do this. Most of these people are not I don't think any of them are influencers They learned UGC, they were willing to learn, put in the time and effort, they're having fun with it, they're making money. So please know that you can do this too. Obviously, I would love to be the one to teach you how to do this. Best ways inside my course, but at the very least, get the free checklist and just get started with UGC.